Well, yeah. Been a little bit since we came back to this series. Yeah. One Punch Man, the Obsessive Scientist. So, when last we left our hero and his sidekick, I guess, or just
his apprentice, I guess, is what he wants to be.
I guess, yeah, that could work. But yeah, when last we left them, they were pretty much sent a very violent invitation to the House of Evolution, which, you know, I mean, you have a name like that. That's just daunting, because it's just like, well, damn. I mean, are you just trying to sound intimidating? I mean, is that, it's like the House of Evolution? So if I step in that house and I don't evolve, does that mean that I die? Do I have to be a Pokemon?
No, it just sounds like a Pokemon fan group to me or something.
The House of Evolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. So, yeah, the last episode had some very funny moments in it. Specifically, the one where you had the gorilla trying to talk like a robot, and then at the last minute he was just like, actually, that's not my real voice. I'm sorry.
It's like, you broke my roof.
Pay for my roof, damn it.
Pay for my house.
So, One Punch Man, we are going to go at it again. We are going to get this up on screen, and we are going to be watching episode 3 of One Punch Man, the Obsessive Scientist. So, yeah, here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll have what he's having. Although I don't want to clone myself. One of me is more than annoying enough. Oh, God. I actually went back and I found the stream where I screamed One Punch at the top of my lungs.
Yeah,
you can hear
me.
The
microphone on the stream.
Yeah, you could actually hear me. All the way upstairs, up 2 stories.
It's just funny because you see Hannah and Kyra be like, what the fuck was that?
Personally, if I were this guy, I wouldn't forcibly. If this guy was this strong, I'd just be like, "Hey, buddy, can I have some of your blood? You know, just as a sample."
Yeah, you would think he's smarter than that if he's so smart.
Yeah.
Yes, he doesn't have any street smarts, just the book smarts.
Look at that Saitama runs. He is hands down the most dangerous man on the planet. Finger up nose. It's always a fun little segue. Ow. Oh, that sucked. Hey, he looks like me.
Maybe this will be a real fight for once.
Maybe. This may be the one. Grr. Well, Jesus Christ. Huh.
進化だのと遊んでいる貴様らで決してここまでたどり着けん。ふざけないでください。それは一般的な筋力鍛錬だ。しかも大してハードでもない。ラッシュラモード。
Sounds like Slayer in the background.
先生、閉店は22時です。片道4時間かかる道のりです。かなり急げばまだ間に合いますが。かなり急げば間に合うんだな。はい、行くぞ、ジェロス。はい、先生。こんな研究を変わるべきは私なんだ。
Nice. I screwed up. I knew he was gonna say something like that.
Like, oh,
that means
no!
till next Saturday. That means today's Saturday. And it's like he's gonna be like, "Fuck!
Like, damn it!
I forgot to do something important.
I forgot the sealants today."
That's awesome.
Go figure. I mean,
Kitty.
hey, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. After credits? Yep, after credits.
今現地で調査していますが、そうですね。これまでと同じく高い火力で焼き尽くされています。おそらく例の若いサイボーグと考えて間違いないかと思います。はい。では。しかし、えげつない威力だ。
よう、アシュラカブトだ。俺の名前のアシュラってのはアウンの兄、修学旅行のシュコーラのラドがいてアシュラなんだぜ。どうでもいいだろう。次回ワンパンマン第4話、今時の忍者。ようやくあの男が出てくるようだぜ。
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that happened. Saitama lost his shit and was just like, I can't believe I forgot!
And of course killed him in one punch.
Of course, yes. Did you notice Carnage Kabuto, what he looked like?
Like before or after he transformed?
After he transformed into his ultimate form.
I didn't really notice.
The purple skin and the green glowing inlays, the horns. The primary basis for that character, his ultimate form, is Evangelion Unit 1. Shinji's robot.
Right on.
So yeah, that's something I noticed, but I didn't think anything of it. But then all of a sudden, people were just like, "Oh yeah, that's totally a basis off of that." And they also say that there's other things in the series that you'll notice that that are very
references to other anime.
Various references, to other anime.
Now that I think about it, I remember somebody saying that a long time ago that there were a lot of references to other series in this. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I love when anime do that that little wrap around and the little tease and stuff like that. I always thought that was like really cool.
Yeah.
So 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and run 10 kilometers a day. That's all you got to do to be Saitama.
Supposedly, anyway.
Supposedly, yeah. That's because that's just basic strength and conditioning training. That's nothing too ridiculous.
It's kind of funny because I thought they were gonna be like, "Oh, he did that, and that's how he did it," and but it was like he was just like, "You're full of crap." It's like that doesn't work that way.
I didn't become your apprentice just to hear you.
They said it in the series. They're just like, "No."
I didn't become your apprentice just to hear you tell these stupid jokes.
Yeah.
But seriously, that's all I had to do. And then I woke up one day and I was like this.
I think I'm gonna start trying to do that myself and just see where I get to. Just off that.
Actually, if I were you, I'd start like,
well,
10.
You can't do that many at one time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to work up to that.
10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, and then...
I don't know about the 10-kilometer run.
No. Actually...
Or, like, running at all right now, just because, like, if I don't have health insurance and an inhaler, I will actually die. Like, I have one that's, like, got fumes left in it, and that's about it. And I don't trust it to save me if I start running and have an actual asthma attack.
Let's see.
So that's why I haven't been playing DDR, because I would be playing DDR, like, every day, but I had such an asthma attack the first time I tried to play it.
So according to this, 10 kilometers is 6.76 miles. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a lot of miles in one day.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone who actually can get a mile in under 5 minutes, which is ridiculous.
I know somebody that could probably run 10 kilometers. Because I watched him run for a very long time one night, and like it was one of those things where like everybody else was hanging out, and he's like, "I'm just gonna run," and it was somebody we don't usually hang out with, We're like, "All right, dude." Expected him to be back in like a few minutes, and we realized that we've been talking for like a really long time, and he was still fucking going. Jeez. And I was just like, Jesus, he's still running. It was like Forrest Gump shit. It was crazy.
Most I ever ran was it was actually a football punishment. For 4 practices in a row. My coach said, "Start running and don't stop until I say." The first day I did 16 laps around the football field. The second day I did 12 laps around the track, which 4 laps around that track is a mile, so I ran 3 miles that day. And then the day after that, I ran 15 laps around the football field. And then and then the day after that, I ran 13 laps around the track. So in those 4 days, I pretty much ran 3 miles a day, and I was about dead because my coach. You know why I was being punished? Because I forgot my socks. That's it.
That's really dumb.
I know. I grabbed everything, and I think what happened was my socks actually fell out of my my field house bag, and I never found them. So instead, you see, we had a very specific dress code. The on the football team, you had to have tall white socks with red sides because that was our team colors. Predominantly red, but yeah, most people get the point. But here I was, you know, bare ankled all the way. Yeah, with my cleats on. Coach walks by and says, "Hamilton, where's your damn socks?" And I'm like, I think someone stole them, Coach. And then Coach is just like, "When we get back, Hamilton, we're going to talk." And I'm like, "Okay, all right." I get back, and then all of a sudden, he enters the field house first. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He usually waits till all the players get inside, but turns out he went to my locker, looked in my locker, and found one of my pairs of socks. I had like 3 or 4 pairs in there that I did threw into the gym laundry every now and again. But he pulls them out and he says, "Hamilton, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's my that's an extra pair of socks. I didn't take them with me." And it's just like, "Hamilton, I need you to learn one thing only. Sometimes you need to bring a backup." And I'm like, "Okay, just bring a backup. Okay, I can do that." And he's like, "All right, Hamilton, we'll talk tomorrow, all right?" And I came in tomorrow. He's like, "All right, Hamilton, start running." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You forgot your socks. Start running." I'm like, "All right, fine." And yeah, I pretty much ran until he told me to stop, and it was just like, damn.
That's fun.
Yeah, football. They'll make a monster out of you, but yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
ain't
have
worth
to ask
it.
you to bring a close to this episode because I have to go.
Oh,
there.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for tuning in. This was the Obsessive Scientist, the 3rd episode of One Punch Man. We hope you enjoyed it. Nick has got to use the facilities, so we will end it here. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll see you then. Peace out.